Since the first seed fell that sprouted a boy, the world has been trying to figure out the right balance of active nurture and patient timing required to grow a strong and resilient young man. In our decades of work with young men, we believe we've discovered some critical components of this balance. Contained in every boy is a heart of compassion for things beyond himself, an inquisitive mind that perpetually seeks to discover, and a body built to respond to challenge and adventure in order to grow. Much of a boy's potential for growth remains dormant until it is nurtured at the right place and time. We believe challenge, collaboration, and time outdoors are fundamental ingredients necessary for a young man to make life-building discoveries. Rockmont offers an environment that fosters respect, trust, and gratitude, and calls a boy to recognize who he is in a larger context. This is why Rockmont exists. We have found that when boys are challenged in the faithful and intentional surroundings of a camp, they grow in different ways than they could at home or in the classroom. They find a sense of independence in everything, from learning to look after their own things to speaking out for their own needs. This growth is incremental. Camp is a place where a young man is encouraged for who he is and challenged to discover who he can become. A boy is so often measured by test scores, athletic achievement, or popularity. Rockmont provides an opportunity to nurture and emphasize traits of integrity and strength of character. We guide boys to stretch and mature emotionally, socially, physically, and spiritually as they undergo rites of passage and overcome personal challenges with the guidance of skilled counselors in a natural setting. We are all made for collaboration. It's the stuff of growth. You see, beyond independence is a realization of interdependence that's gained at a summer camp and in healthy communities. Developing this in our sons will allow them to communicate effectively with others and contribute both at home and wherever they find themselves. It will also help them establish solid roots of faith as they learn by the example of faithful mentors who stand strong among them. As parents, we want our sons to have whatever it takes to weather the inevitable storms that should not be and are not meant to be faced alone. A Rockmont counselor is selected and trained to foster teamwork so that campers can see how they contribute in meeting group goals. Encourage dialogue so that campers can solve problems and share their unique insight, and provide age-appropriate spiritual leadership designed to explore how we experience God's love and grace and all that surrounds us. For thousands of years, shelter was minimal and humans lived life in the glory of nature. In his book, Last Child in the Woods, psychologist Richard Louv demonstrates that time outdoors is vital to healthy development. Camp is a perfect place to enjoy open-ended discovery and to rekindle that spark of wonder for God's creation. We emerge from the desert of daily distractions, cell phones, iPods, gaming, to enter a place that is set apart for a sacred pause. In this calm oasis, our eyes and ears are reawakened to more important things, things that shouldn't be missed. A boy begins hearing the sounds of crickets and the wisdom of counselors. He begins seeing the beauty of a valley sunrise and the needs of his peers around him. He begins experiencing the thrill of a ride down the zip line and the thrill of being recognized for demonstrating selfless leadership, all the while living within the gift of friends, fun, mentors, and mountains. We are graced with a place where a little quiet and a little space can open young men up to new discovery, outside and inside themselves. Our sons grow and develop in the image of those around them. And because we hope that they become courageous, caring, and conscientious young men, we put them with counselors in whom these traits are strong. These mentors act as guides and trusted gardeners, steering and nurturing. The whole camp experience is one of challenge and excitement And it's in the crossing of thresholds of difficulty and answering calls to adventure that boys reach their potential as resilient young men who face challenge with courage, foster collaboration within each new community, and treasure time outdoors as one of the many gifts that keeps us looking beyond ourselves.